Hi, how are
Hello.
you
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
doing? Great. You are giving me an eye. I'm here for all
Oh
of
yeah,
days.
you
Yes,
too.
you are giving me
Yes, I
all of it.
love it.
Look, after I watched the movie, I was like, they came with it with the makeup, so I need to make sure that I do them justice before I speak with them today.
You really went. I've got craft vibes for sure.
Thank you.
I
You
love it.
know, the black too. I just wanted to fully go there.
You did. You did
Just
it.
but I really enjoyed your character in this film, and one of the quotes that really stuck with me is something that your character's mother says to her is about your difference is your power. And so I really
Mm.
wanted to ask you, and this can be like with your role within this entertainment industry, or also too in your personal life, if you feel comfortable. How do you feel like what difference is your power right now?
Wow. I mean, yeah. The funny thing about making this movie is that those kinds of things that were being said in the dialogue really do hit you. Like I'm learning that when Michelle Monaghan is saying that to me, I'm like, oh, wow, that's good to know. I think I'm still trying to figure out what that is. I think we live in a world where every morning we wake up, we go on social media and we're told what we should be and how we should look. So I'm really on that path right now of self-love and figuring out that my imperfections are what make me so special, and how, as cheesy as that sounds, like it you have to stand out in this industry, and you think when you're younger that standing out is changing yourself, but it's actually just staying right where you are and where you feel good and what makes you happy and keeping on doing those things. So I guess that's it for me, but I it's a reminder that I just tell myself every day.
Hey, I
The
used
journey.
yesterday. I was talking to someone. I was like, "Your difference is your power," and I was like, "Oh my goodness, I already quoted this." Yes,
Yes. You put it into action every so
okay, that is what the craft legacy does to you. But as someone who was a fan of the original craft, and like that was my jam growing up, I was
so cool.
really excited after watching this film to really see how you ladies really made it your own and really made it
Yeah.
very relevant and relatable to where we are in the generation. So I really want to ask you, what new legacy from this cast, like what do you want to leave the audience with after they watch the craft legacy?
Well, thank you for saying that. I'm glad that came across, and I give so much credit to Zoe Lister Jones, our writer and director, for writing such a beautiful script and used this iconic 90s story as a vehicle to tell this message. And what I hope that it leaves behind is that it's not about women turning on each other. We really don't have time for that kind of stuff right now. We need to come together, build each other up, and use our feminine power, to fight the greater evils in the world. So I hope that that really comes through when young women are watching this film.
And no, I definitely agree. And that was one of the, I was like, thank you, girl power. Everyone just getting along for once. I was like, I'm so happy
Yes.
for this. We're so much stronger together.
We need those stories.
Seriously. And I like that it really breaks down the stereotypes that you see, right? Everyone's just allowed to be who they are, to be around who they want to be around. I really appreciated that in the film.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to know, what does your preparation look like for this character? Did you really study the 90s film, or did you really want to make your character your own, especially since you're putting a new mark on this legacy of the craft?
It really was, trying to make it my own. I think I watched the film maybe one or two times before I started filming, but reading the script, is very apparent that we were making our own movie. And I wanted all these girls to not be copycats of the original. Obviously, there are some amazing Easter eggs that we just couldn't not do, like your background, obviously. But I wanted the girls to feel really real, like regular teenage high school girls, and I think that's what comes across. And the inclusivity and casting was so nice, and we really are just those girls in the movie. And the preparation we did, was just a lot of hanging out in each other's hotel rooms and doing full moon rituals, and Lovey was making us tea for our wounds, and Zoe was reading our tarot, and Gideon was cooking. I mean, we were just and like the self-love that we had, like we we used to just like turn all the lights off, light all the candles, and just like dance in front of the mirror, all of us girls, and we're like, you are so beautiful, no, you're so beautiful. And I had never personally had an experience like that with women, so that was really good for me and my soul, and hopefully it comes out in the film too.
Well, it definitely did. And I thought you girls were absolutely fantastic in the film. I can't wait for everyone to see it. But I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And have a great rest of
Thank
your
you
day.
for serving all those craft vibes.
Look, thank you for giving me the look with the eyes and the hair. I'm here for it.
Have a good one.
You too.